North Idaho deer. So vlog, there's no rules. Watch me fall into this pond right now. Make that in the vlog. Yo, let's go skating. Who can say?
I wonder if my goldfish are okay.
I think the goldfish are dead. What do you think? Babe, I don't know if this is gonna work.
It better work. You're on camera.
Bro, you did the video up and not sideways. Oh no. Okay, does there need to be a pair closer to the door? Or me trying to draw footprints? Yikes.
Cameraman's not supposed to.
Those look like feet. Sure.
Who's this guy?
It's Mr. Snowman.
He's handsome.
Isn't he? Oof. Okay, that actually doesn't look super bad. It's not like really staggered, probably like it should be, but I tried. It's a work in progress. Great. I could use some guidance here. Oh my god. Like flipping a cameraman and giving some advice. These here footprints.
This is a good angle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, you should show yours too. You're just cute.
There he is. There's Beep.
Hello, I have a reading update for you. So I just started My Lady Jane the other day, and I also just got back from my boyfriend's parents' house. We were there for Thanksgiving, and that's where we did some painting and went on some walks and stuff. And now we're back, and things are kind of crazy because I have 3 weeks until I graduate from college. So we're about to hit finals week. I'm trying to breathe, but things are going to get a little bit hectic in the next few days. So I wanted to update you before all the crazy happens. So I'm reading My Lady Jane, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So we follow this girl named Jane, and this is actually a historical retelling of the story of Lady Jane Grey, who I guess was this historical woman who was the Queen of England for like 9 days, and then she got beheaded. So in this book, the authors are trying to like do kind of like a fantasy spin on that story and like give her a happier ending. So anyway, so we follow Jane, and she is the cousin to the King of England, whose name is Edward, and they're both like teenagers. I think they're both like 16. And Jane ends up kind of getting pulled into this whole plot because her cousin Edward is dying. He has like some kind of disease that he's contracted, and there's no heir to the kingdom. So he's like, Jane, why don't you go marry some strange dude and then have a baby so we can have an heir to the kingdom? And Jane is a book nerd, and she's a pretty sharp gal, and she doesn't want to get married. So she's kind of like going against this whole marriage thing, and it kind of goes from there. So I've read this before. I read this back in high school, so it's been quite a while, but I really liked it when I read it then, and so I wanted to read it again because now there's like a spin-off series of this one, and I want to get to that soon, and the first book of the spin-off series is set in the same world as this one. So I was like, oh well, I'll get this one from the library and reread this, and then I'll read the next one. So that's kind of the game plan here. So anyways, this is really fun, actually. It's really fun and snarky. The main character, Jane, is really witty, and the guy who she is like in this arranged marriage with, his name's Gifford. What a name. He is also very funny, and their banter is really fun. And there's also some people in this book who can shapeshift into different animals, so that's a big part of it, and I really like that as well. And I also just like that it's set in England. It's really cool. So I'm really enjoying my reread of this. It's actually holding up really, really well, like better than I thought. Like, I think I read this the first time when I was probably like 16, and I thought it was super good, and it's just as good as I remember. There's actually been some really funny parts that I kind of forgot about, so it's been fun to reread this. I'm only like 40 pages in. I'm not very far. And this is like almost 500 pages, so it's going to take me probably a little bit to get through this, but I'm having a really good time. So that's where we're at with that. Hopefully I can give you another reading update soon. I think my goal for today is to try and work on some of my final projects for university. I have a final paper I need to do, and I also have like a couple PowerPoints I need to finish because I have PowerPoint presentations later this week. And then I think I'm gonna go back and watch Kayla from Books and Lala and Erin from Booked and Busy have been doing reading sprints, so I think I'm gonna go and watch their second reading sprints video and try to like maybe read some more of this, and maybe read some of the other books that I need to read as like sources for my paper. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll update you again hopefully when I've finished a project or read more of a book. I can't remember what like the first romance book I read. Hey, what's up? I have a reading update for you. So I am working my way through Minor Feelings by Kathy Park Hong, and it's super, super good so far. I've also been doing some reading sprints with Kayla and Molly and like reading along with them, and that's been super motivating and nice. But anyway, so I've been reading Minor Feelings, and it's wonderful. If you don't know, this is a nonfiction essay collection, and it's about racism, and it's about being a writer and college and mental health, and the Asian American experience and all kinds of stuff like that. But it's really well done, and I've been like slowly working my way through this, and I'm almost done with another one of the essays, and this one I'm reading is about like Kathy Park Hong's time in university, and it's really super interesting. So I've been reading this and doing reading sprints and eating chocolate chips out of the bag. Don't mind this whole look and my crazy hair. I have 2.5 weeks left of university. So this is what we're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get right now because I'm melting. My brain is melting. I'm about to go into finals week and I just had a final presentation today and work and class and I'm tired. But anyways, I'm gonna go read some more of this and who knows, I might also read some poetry collections in this vlog as well. So anyways, I'm gonna go read. Bye. Hello, it is time to close out this vlog. So real quick, I wanted to show you guys my book cart because I just reorganized it. So the top shelf is all of my middle grade books and the bottom shelf is all of my historical fiction books, and it looks so cute. And I've been putting like new stickers on here that I got from Etsy, and they're just so fun. So I'll try to link the Etsy shops that I got these stickers from down below, because I got this cute little book coven one, and then that same seller also gave me all these little nature ones for free. So there's like a little hedgehog and stuff, and they're just super cute. And I also wanted to show you this too, because I just ordered a new book sleeve because I've been wanting one for ages, and this one's super big so I can fit all my books in it. There you go, you can see with the giant hardback. And it's so cute, it has like little mushrooms on it and stuff. So I'll link the seller for this down below too. I ordered this one from the UK, kind of like by accident, so it took a while to get here, but it is super, super cute. So I have that up here as well. So I also want to tell you what I've been reading. So well, you guys know how I am. I have like 5 or 6 books that I read at the same time all the time. So I've been reading a lot of different stuff, but one of the things I've been reading is My Lady Jane, and I picked up the audiobook for this as well so I could listen and follow along, and oh my god, I'm having a great time with this reread. This book is so funny and so sweet, and there's so much good banter between our main character Jane and the guy that she ends up like getting into an arranged marriage with, and his name's Gifford, and oh my god, he's so funny. And he is what they call an Ethian in this world, and so he can like shapeshift into a horse, and so he kind of ends up shapeshifting into a horse in front of Jane, and she doesn't know that he can do that, and so they have all these like jokes with each other, and she's always like making horse jokes at him, and he hates it, and it's so funny. So if you have not read this yet, I definitely recommend that you try it out because it's super great, and the audiobook is actually pretty good as well. And then I've also been reading Minor Feelings on and off, and I'm really loving this as well. This is a great nonfiction essay collection, and it's basically about this author, and it's like part memoir and part like societal commentary. which is really cool. And the author is Korean American, and her family, like her grandma and stuff, was born in Korea. So that's really interesting to hear about that as well. So definitely recommend this one if you have not read this. And then I've also been reading some poetry collections. So I just picked up Mesmerizingly Sadly Beautiful. So I was at work the other day at the library and somebody returned this and I was like, oh, like I've never seen this book before. And so I checked it in and then I just started reading it and it's so good. So the back says, Mesmerizingly Sadly Beautiful, humming with antic energy, takes on issues of sex, politics, race, religion, and poetry. All subjects our mothers warned us not to bring up at a dinner party. And this is just so fun. I love these poems. They are like really well written, but also, I don't know, they have like this kind of hopeful, happy vibe to them. And it talks about like family and all kinds of different topics. It also talks a little bit about like climate change and stuff like that as well. So I definitely would recommend you pick this up if you are into poetry and you haven't read this yet, because I'm like obsessed with it. And then I've also been reading Eternal Sentences by Mike McGriff. So this, like I said in another video, is actually written by one of my professors at university. And he's really cool, and this poetry collection is absolutely stunning. I've actually been reading some of the poems like out loud to myself because they sound so good when you read them out loud. So I definitely recommend this as well if you're into poetry. Because oh my god, these are great. And the poems are kind of cool because each line of every poem is a sentence. So when he wrote this, he was kind of like experimenting with form as well. So definitely a good one to check out. And the last one that I have kind of recently started is Rogue Protocol by Martha Wells. So this is book 3 in the Murderbot Diaries series. I really love this series. It's adult sci-fi, and we pick up right where we left off with book 2. And so Murderbot is kind of like embarking on a new adventure, and it's just great. Like chapter 1 in and of itself was really well done, and I was like instantly back into the world, right back into Murderbot and his like snarky humor. So this is great. So I've been reading all kinds of different things. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. Hopefully I will have another video out Sunday. My schedule for December is like kind of crazy, but I am posting videos every Wednesday as usual, and then on Sundays as well. And if you have not subscribed yet, I would be so grateful if you subscribed. I'm gonna be making videos, I don't know, probably for a long time. I have a whole long list of video ideas that I'm so excited to make in the new year. Also, I have a Bookstagram account and a Twitter and a Goodreads, and I have all that linked down below if you want to go check me out over there on all my other platforms. And I will see you in a new video very soon. Bye!